Today, thousands of people filled up their cars with their recyclables and headed to Lansing. Good evening, everyone. I'm Taylor Gattoni. Recycle Rama offers the community an easy way to get rid of those harder to dispose items like electronics. News 10's Bobby Cushing was there and now joins us here live in studio with more. Bobby.
Yeah, good evening, Taylor. People could drop off items from styrofoam to scrap metal, mostly free of charge. Officials tell me this unique event helps recycle tens of thousands of pounds of materials, and I got the chance to see it all in action. Driving down South Cedar Street in Lansing, some people might be wondering what this massive line is. Well, Recycle Rama is back in Lansing, offering the community a one-day recycling event, which officials say is the biggest in mid-Michigan.
We started in 2010, and we anticipate between 1,500 and 2,000 cars will drive through today.
Julie Powers, a community volunteer, has been with the event since the start. She says this isn't just Lansing, it's a tri-county effort.
And this is one of those things where if we work together, we can do something amazing. The challenge is that all of these other smaller regional recycling organizations, municipalities, they don't take everything.
But here, that's not a problem. This event helps dispose of traditional recyclables like cardboard, while also taking items like electronics, medication, scrap metal, and more.
Oh man, what isn't important about recycling? Recycling is going to be helping our waterways, it's going to be helping our environment, it's going to be helping the public, the environmental health, the public health. Recycling, it gets all that bad stuff out of the environment.
Jessica Franstead, an environmental sanitarian at the Ingham County Health Department, says a lot of the materials collected today, if disposed improperly, can turn into a public health hazard.
A lot of the things have batteries. Plastic doesn't break down easily. It breaks down into microplastics. You've got, dehumidifiers with your Freon. We've got a bunch of weird stuff. You've got CFLs with mercury.
Which is why seeing a long line of cars out of the property puts a big smile on her face. Now, Franstead says since the event has started in 2010, they have helped keep hundreds of thousands of pounds of recycling out of landfills. Taylor?
All right, that is good news. Thank you, Bobby. Although this event did not accept household hazardous waste today, the Ingham County Health Department will start to accept those items starting in May, running through the end of September on Tuesdays and Thursdays.